Hey, this is Cody Black Outdoors here, and today we're out on Shawnee Twin Lakes number 1 or number 2. I don't know for sure. It's the bigger of the two. Tried with my buddy a couple weeks ago and tried the smaller of the lakes and found some fish, had some success. And today we're gonna try the bigger, see what we can do over here. Let's see how it goes. Alright, here we are, Shawnee Twin Lakes. We're gonna go try finding some fish. We fished this one over here a couple weeks ago. Found fish up in the coves. I think we're gonna go this way. Maybe get up out of the wind a little bit. Wind-blown Rocky Point. That looks like something I want to check out. Let's see. Start the day off with a jerk bait, since we're out here on the rocks and on a windy point. Too shallow for that jerk bait. Chatter. Nothing here, huh? What about over there? 56 degree water. First time throwing the little banger. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get something. I have to break out the minnow. Got one chase on a chatterbait, but that's it so far. And we're probably gonna find them back in the backs of the creeks again, I bet. There we go, baby. Told you, at the mouth of the creeks. That's where they're at. They're already going back. Here's number 1. Chatter donk for the win. And since we paid money today, we are going to keep crappie and sand bass. If we gotta pay, we gonna try to get our money's worth. Got on the sand bass pretty good. Wasn't recording anything, but that's all right. We can start recording now because they are pretty much every cast. Right here, that's where all of the fish were at. Caught one small bass back there in the creek. Sand bass are out in the deeper area of it. Little dinker bass. Little bitty dinker. Little bitty. There's a keeper. Little dinker, but it's a keeper, I bet. Yeah, that might be short of a keeper, actually. But we're catching them. We can probably catch 5 over here, I bet, throughout the day. But let's try to find some other spots. All right, let's try some different areas. Reason I stopped here is I've seen all this grass. That looks like somewhere where some bass should be hanging out at. Looks like there's one right there. Chasing some bait. No luck here. Move along, move along. Alright, this area looks pretty good. Got another little creek channel coming in. Check the drain, then we'll check shallow. Both sides. North facing banks are usually the best. Usually. Doesn't mean they are. Good one. Dang, there we go. That's a keeper. We're at 3 now. I think 2 on chatterbait, 2 smaller ones on checking the spawning areas as we go. Little bitty sand bass, we catch on. We'll let him go. Little bitty guy. Where are the big girls at? Where are the big girls at? Little bitty crappie, what do we got? We're at species number 3. Which minnow catches it all? Too small to keep. They're alive! Huh. Haven't found a honey hole yet. Caught some fish, but no honey holes. Caught another one on chatterbait right after the camera died. Right over here in this wood. Broke off the other chatterbait, so now we're throwing the shad color one. And I didn't even have to work it. He just went and grabbed it as soon as it hit the water. That's big. We ain't boat flipping him. Ah, yeah. There we go. There's the ones we want. Here we go. Let's see how much you weigh. I'm gonna say maybe 4. 3.5, 4 pounder right here. Zeroed. $3.8. Alright. We need you in a few weeks. There we go. Good bass. Got 2 out of this cut. Getting splashed, man. I like the way this looks. way that looks. Let's go see if there's anything up there. Skinny little bass. At least we're catching them. Boom! All right. Stravy boy. Gosh dang it. Why are you not hooking them? Bait, 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 bait. Lots and lots of bait, but no big fish. Okay, no to that, no to that, no to that. Let's go find another spot. All right, Cody Black Outdoors. That's it for practice day 2 at Shawnee Lake. We are headed in. Caught quite a few sand bass. Probably caught 5 bass or so today. Pretty happy with that on our first trip out here. So we'll come back and try to dial it in. Thanks for watching and have a good one.